I want to tell you about East 55 Condos. We're doing a platinum launch. There it is on our website, urbanrealtytoronto.com. We're doing a platinum launch, and what is a platinum launch? Is where the developers get a selected group of agents, realtors, and we invite our best clients and friends to come and invest in this unique opportunity. Why is this important? It's important because during the platinum launch or VIP launch, you're going to get the best prices possible and the best terms possible to invest in a Toronto condo. Beyond that, I'm going to tell you in this video about why this building is important, why I'm bothering doing a video for it, why I think it's a good investment, and I explain to you which are the best units to pick and how to pick them and how the sale is going to work. Okay, so if you're ready, we're going to jump right in. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go to urbanrealtytoronto.com. And excuse me that I speak quickly, but there's a lot of stuff to cover. I'm going to go to urbanrealtytoronto.com, and we're going to go into the East 55 page, load that, and I'll go over with you, and I'll go over the platinum package with you. Okay, so East 55, what is it? Where is it? This is an absolutely lovely brand new building that is about to be released. We're going to be the first ones to release it on Saturday, April 18th. 2015 at 11 a.m. That's when we start the sale. It's a one-day only sale. That means that day only, we're going to offer exceptionally good prices, which is heavily discounted down from the public prices that you usually see. The reason we do this is because we like to push about a certain amount of units from the building to our best clients and investors. They come and buy in many, many buildings. They grow with us. Every time they buy, they get a discount. That means that by the time the building is built, they usually made quite a bit of appreciation. If you're interested, that ranges usually in the $50,000 to $100,000 range of estimated appreciation from the platinum launch to the day they get the keys. Many factors, obviously, but that's been the case for many, many years now, and that's why Toronto condos are doing so well. This building is a phenomenal building. I really like it. It's got a beautiful podium with lots of investor units, and when I say investor units, you can see at the bottom here. I mean, these units are very inexpensive. And they're very good for renters. The reason they're at the lower floors because they're cheaper at the lower floors. That means that you can offer your renters good rent and still make money on the units. Moreover, the price point of getting into these units is very affordable. So you can buy this unit, wait for the building to get finished, put a renter in it, and then enjoy the appreciation and enjoy the income that you get from the rents while somebody else is basically paying for your mortgage, your condo fees, and taxes. I've been doing this for many, many years, about 15 now. I know many people that have done that, colleagues of mine, clients of mine, friends, family, all invested in Toronto are doing really, really well. And I also think that Toronto is about to explode. What you've seen so far is nothing. Toronto has 20, 30, 40, 50 years ahead of it of absolute explosion. If you've been to Hong Kong, if you've been to New York, if you've been to any major urban hub, modern urban hub these days, you see what's happening. People are building up. The jobs are in the urban centers. Commuting is just no longer an option because the roads we built, in 100 years ago just don't really make any sense anymore. Nobody wants to drive. Everybody wants to live and work close to work. Either you work at home or you work in an office, you can walk over, and everybody wants to live in an urban center where you get everything you need for living, basically. When you get out of town, they'll be through the cottage or just fly out. And that's the modern living, people. And that's why the urban centers are so successful. They're also much more environmentally friendly because stacking people up is a lot more environmentally friendly than sprawling out. Okay, which is I think is great. Back to East 55. So the platinum launch, as I said, it's on Saturday, April 18th, 11 a.m. You need to register with me. Once you register, I will send you a complete list of all the floor plans, all the prices, and all the information you need. I can also take you to the sales center. I already have a few meetings set with buyers coming to the sales center to look at the model, to look at the model suite, and to look at the units, okay? Right now, we're at urbanrealtytoronto.com/East55 Platinum Launch. That's the page. Follow with me, and I'll put the link just below. About the sale, why do we like this location? Let's look at the map. I got a map here, and it's open at 55 Ontario Street, Toronto, which is the address. Ontario Street runs northwest between Adelaide and Richmond, between King and Queen. And just east of Sherbourne, west of Parliament, what's called the Old Corktown, which is one of the first neighborhoods in Toronto. When the old Irish immigrants came to Toronto, they all settled in that area. The area is beautiful. It was hosting for many, many years the post-production houses for the movie industry. As they become more and more digital, some of them stayed. The Partners Film Company is there, and a whole bunch of them still there. But a lot of them have left as they got digitized and space being cleared. The area is very, very close. You can walk to King or Queen, which means you can hop on a streetcar. Very easy to drive through Parliament, Sherbourne, or Jarvis to Gardner and DVP with DVP ramps right here. You can see it, or you can just go to Yonge Street if you want to hit the subway. The area is cleaned up a lot through the years. When I came to Toronto years ago, it was kind of rough, but no longer is the case. What you see now is just modern, urban, clean, brand new, spanking environment, and that's the entire city of Toronto is getting there. It's getting more beautiful, more clean, and a lot more expensive. The housing, houses and condos will get more expensive, people. It's not going to stop. It's going to keep going. What you need to do now is you need to buy properties that make sense in terms of investment. And what does that mean? A property that will grow in value. Your entry level, the price you pay now needs to be lower than the price is going to be later, okay? That's why we like these Platinum VIP sales, because you are getting a real discount over the price. That means that by the time that they open to the public, the price has gone up by $25,000 to $30,000. This is real money, people. And by the time you get your keys, the price has gone up by $50,000, maybe $100,000 if you're looking at some of the larger units, the premium units. That's how people have been making a lot of money this last like 10, 20 years in the city. And you can make a lot more money investing in real estate than actually working your day job. So that's what you want to do. And ideally, you want to own 5, 10, 20 of these condos. At that point, you're just managing your portfolio. And at some point, you can just wean off your job and manage your portfolio. And that's all you got to do. All right. Here we go. Location, we just spoke about that. Beautiful designer building with sexy outdoor pool. I love the building with the outdoor pools. You can see a bit here, and I'll show you a couple more renderings in a second. Outdoor pools in buildings like the Thompson, Fashion House, even some of the old buildings that have outdoor pools seem to be very, very popular. Everybody loves them, especially the young people, which are your target audience as renters. People love outdoor pool. I know here at Fashion House, we just love it. There's a gathering of people. You get to meet your neighbors, and it's kind of fun to be. And you know, the people. Some people come at lunchtime. Some people come after work. Weekends are always busy, and it's just a great environment to be in. It's relaxing and refreshing to be in open air and swim a little bit in the middle of downtown. It's just such a huge perk. And this building with the outdoor pool seems to be doing really, really well. You can never find a unit. And the prices are always up. So if you can score a unit in the building with an outdoor pool, Art Shop that we launched, if you're looking for units, we still have them. Those are the good buildings to go for. The second thing we really like about this building, the design is really lovely. At the bottom, it's an homage to the old factories that we used to see from back in the day when that area was Corktown and full of factories, and it really plays along that style. And on top, we got this beautiful modern style design. I really, really like it. Very subtle and a great architectural statement, I think. Let's talk about the layouts. I'll show you the layouts in a second, but what's important to me as an investor, and I've purchased many, many condos throughout my career, and even before when I was an agent, I was already investing in condos, and also obviously helped many hundreds of people buy and sell their properties. There's nothing more important than a floor plan, and I've never seen so many people making such bad mistakes, picking the wrong floor plans and then not understanding why did he make the money, why the guy next door is busy, sold so quickly, and they have it. Well, a lot of this has to do with the floor plan. And what I do as a Platinum agent is I help my clients pick the best floor plans, the absolute best floor plans. It's not always the view. It's not always the kitchen, it's the floor plan. It's the ability for someone to walk into the place and just feel at home right from the very beginning. That means if you sell it to someone, you'll sell it for faster and for more money. If you got a tenant, they will stay there for longer, which means you don't have to bother with getting new tenants and moving in and move outs. That's just a headache for landlords. What you want is someone who will stay for 3 to 5 years in your place. That's fantastic. I've had many of these tenants, and I attribute every long-term tenant that I have to a good floor plan, and of course, good landlord-tenant relationship, which is equally important. Modern finishes with designer kitchens and bath, not the cheap, ugly stuff, as I wrote. This building features really some of the nicest kitchens and baths we've seen. There's been a lot of investment in the past, 10, 15 years of what we've seen in buildings, and especially in the interior design. Here's another shot, by the way. It's really lovely. And that's really good, because what you want something really modern. People walk in and, man, they feel like they're in the guest suite already. They feel they're in a model suite, and that's what you want. You want to pick the good buildings, okay? And this is definitely one of them. 9-foot ceilings on all units. Some of the floors have 10-foot ceilings. They will come with a bit of a premium, but there's beautiful lofty feel. Even a 9-foot with exposed concrete ceiling, they're just gorgeous. And you can't compare them to the popcorn blitz units that used to be. Even the units with the 8-foot ceilings and the 8.6. Sometimes they work, but there's nothing like an airy 9 and 10-foot ceilings. You just can't beat that. And in my opinion, it's totally worth a bit of extra to pay for. I always go, just so you understand, I don't necessarily invest in the cheapest stuff. I like the best. And the best to me means the best investment. The investment that will appreciate the fastest and will generate the most cash flow. That is what the best investment to me means. Now, it may mean something different to you, but as an investor, and I've done really, really well being an investor, I stuck to my guns, and it's the floor plan, which makes it good for the people to live, so they stay, the appreciation, and the cash flows. These are the things I look at. Sometimes they come in, and obviously the location, the views, but sometimes a good tenant, they stay there for long, is worth more than everything else. So really play these around and understand what's most important to you. Okay, let me explain something about the VIP Platinum sale here. The way and I'm just going through the numbers here. The way the VIP Platinum sale goes is you're going to get a discount of $25,000 to $31,000 off the opening day price. That means that when you buy the Platinum launch, which is only one day, April 18th, you're going to get a huge discount compared to what everyone else would pay in the opening day price, and much of a larger discount compared to what people are going to get when the building's going to be finished. This is important because, as I said in former videos, in real estate, you make the money when you buy, not when you sell. You got to buy smart. You got to buy inexpensive. You got to buy the best you can for the least amount of money. The best location, the best floor plan, the best finishes, the best kitchens, the best baths, the best of everything, and pay the least. That's what value means, people. Value doesn't mean the cheapest or the most expensive or the glitziest. Value means that all the elements come together the absolute best, okay? That's value. We always, as investors, look for value. We anticipate, and let's talk about the rents. We're looking at rent of $3 to $3.25 per foot. For the smaller units, we're probably going to see $3.50 to $4, because small units usually get a lot more than $3 a foot. Even now, 400 square feet, we're already getting $1,500 for them, so that's close to $4 a foot. And this is today. When this building will be finished in about 3 years, it'll be worth more. But it's reasonable to assume that a 600 square foot unit will get $3, maybe $3.25 a foot. As much as the city grows, the construction pace is still slower than the amount of people come here. So there's a shortage of units, so people will pay for them because there's just no other option. And everybody wants to live in a nice, brand new, sexy designer building. Okay, nobody wants to live in an old building with popcorn ceilings. It's just how it is. That's why you get the appreciation, you get the rents. Touching on that, condo fees, estimated 52 cents a foot. As you know, hydro is made separately and water bill be included. Taxes, estimated 1% of purchase price. What we've seen is we've seen a lot of buildings coming down to the 0.75%, 0.8%. So we'll see by the time the city does the process, it takes a year or two into occupancy. But you can run your numbers between 0.75 and 1%. Okay, in terms of location, I really like the location. I really like east of Yonge, what's happening there, because west of Yonge, King West, Queen West is doing really, really well. The city has not a lot of place to grow if you want to stay close to downtown core financial district, and that's east, and the east is cleaning up real nice. The streets are wide. Adelaide, Richmond, King, Queen, Dundas all offer very good traffic routes very quickly to get anywhere in the city. North, south, up and down as well. Gardner, DVP, all very close, reachable. So that's good. Okay. When you go to this page, fill this form: name, email, telephone, what you're looking for, a bit about yourself. You can send a message here. Just fire that up. I'll get your email and I'll respond to you right away with the package, and I'll give you a shout on the phone to discuss your specific needs. Okay. Quickly want to show you, there is a Facebook page for Urban Realty. It's right here, Urban Realty Toronto. There is a Twitter, which you'll get, which is quite active, and you'll get whatever I post on any of the sites or anything that I do online goes into Twitter. So that's syndicated right there. So it's easy to follow. It's also posted on the sites themselves, urbanrealtytoronto.com. And once you emailed me, once you fill that form that I just showed you here, this one, I will email you this package. And when you will look at this package here, that's what you'll get. So the first page of the package, let me increase that a bit. That's a photo of the building. It's an absolutely gorgeous building, people. I really like it. And just that you know, looks do matter. Beautiful buildings do tend to get higher values. So invest in the pretty buildings. Do not invest in the ugly ones. Just not worth your time. East 55 Platinum VIP investment opportunity, one day only sale, Saturday, April 18th. Please contact me. Here's my office number, my email. No problem. Here's a view of the pool. I believe that is looking south, and it just looks absolutely stunning. The pool reaches all the way to the lounge. So the lounge and the pool are kind of connected, only separated by glass sheet. So it's just beautiful. If you're looking for excellent location, beautiful designer building, very reasonable prices and discounted, as I said, 25 to 31,000 for the platinum. You got it. Here's the view of the lounge touching on the pool. That's just beautiful. So people can. There's a real sense of community here where people come down, hang out in the lounge, drop in the pool, bring a friend, do their Wi-Fi. And I really like that sense of community that you see more and more and more buildings. Buildings with a sense of community just give such a nice, warm, fuzzy feel to live in and really make it worthwhile. And again, if you like the building, you'll likely stay there longer. That means that as a landlord, investor, your tenants will stay there longer, less headache for you. People will love what you offer them, and it's all good. And if you decide to sell a unit or to flip it, which you can, and I'll help you do that, your chance of getting higher value and selling faster are much, much more improved. Okay, so that's very important. The amenities have to fit. I've seen a lot of buildings where amenities just mean nothing, like billiards table. Who cares? It's just a closed room. You close the door, you play some billiards. It's not a selling point. The lounge, people, and the outdoor pool is a huge selling point. That's what you need to focus here. Okay. Let's look at the deposit structure, which is extended for the platinum sale. So it's right here. It's $5,000 on signing. You have the 10-day cool-off period, of course. The balance to 5% in 30 days. So let's say you spend $300,000. Your $15,000 is 5%, less the 5. So in 30 days, you'll pay 10. The next 5% is in 30 days. And that's really all you pay the first year, the 10%, $5,000. The rest of 5%, another 5. The next 5% is 425 days. So that's a couple months past your 1 year or 12 months date. So that's 14 months after you signed. So if you're signing in April 18th, there'll be June 18th of 2016, which this comes in, and the occupancy is about 3 years from now or so. That's another 5%. That's it. You get the first pick from all units, and you get the discount. I really like that. Here's a shot of the building looking towards the downtown. So we're facing west here, looking from the east to the west. There's a tanning pool. Left is south. Okay, but wait, there's more. Some more perks. These are the perks I give to my buyers. If you're buying with someone else, that's cool. But this stuff you will get when you buy with me. Everyone that buys with me get personalized attention. That's the first thing. Okay, I speak with the people. I understand what you as an investor want to invest in, what's important to you, and I'll find the best unit to suit your needs. I would also share with you my experience of 15 years investing, and I'll explain to you why I've done so well and what, in my opinion, are the best units to buy. Okay, and I'll give you strategies, what to buy, what options to pick, how to deal with tenants, so on and so forth. So that's the consultation I'll give you. As well, we have a lawyer that we work with, and he'll give you a complimentary review of your agreement. He'll explain to you what's in your agreement and be available to answer your legal questions. This is free of charge. You don't have to pay them. I don't pay them. They just want to be involved and to create relationship with their clients. And he's cool, so it's good. You will get a complimentary mortgage pre-approval arranged, and that means that not us, but we'll connect you with the mortgage people who are working with for the buyers for this building, and they will arrange the mortgage pre-approval for you. This is done in complete confidentiality. I do not get access to your financial information. This is only between you and the mortgage person, and there's no cost for this, okay? The last thing, you get personal support from purchase to close from me. That means that you know, what I do with people is to create relationships. And it's as good because as investors, this is a long-term investment. This is at least a 3 or 4 year investment, but usually people will keep it for a little longer before they flip it. Excuse me. So what's important to me is to create good relationships with the people I work with, and that's what I've been doing my entire career, and that's what you can expect to get from me. All right. This is the worksheet. What you do here is you put the suite that you're looking for, or the model, the base purchase price. Don't worry about putting the parking and locker. Put your name, information, and we'll get you your unit. Okay, now to the gold, the price list right here. It is in the package. Everything you want to know, all the prices are right here, so you can just look for them. Remember, the premium applies to views, means you'll say prices starting from floor 9. You know, the next floor will be a few dollars more, but it gives you a good idea of what to expect. The 1 bedroom, here's a square feet, 426, 427. This list is going by, it's sorted by square feet, not by price. So it goes from the lowest square feet to the highest square feet. That's why the price follows, but not always, okay? Some units have premiums on it. That's why you'll see per dollar per foot, the price will be higher. Another thing, I want you to look at the square feet outdoor. If it means 0, it's usually the units at the podium. These are what we call investment units. They're very, very good for rentals. They're also very good for first-time home buyer if you want something inexpensive. For example, this unit for $300,900. You know, your 5% here is just over $15,000. And that's before the discount, okay? So with the discount, it'll be slightly less. Very affordable. The floor plans are very, very good for this building. I haven't found a floor plan I did not like. The question is, which one would you pick? Suite features, 9 foot or more. Loft style exposed, which I really like. I think that's the right way to do it. Designer kitchen and spas. Deep balconies you can actually use and have people over, and so on and so forth. This is the deposit structure, as I've explained. Parking you can get for $40,000 for 540 square feet or larger units. Lockers are $4,500. I really recommend getting lockers, people. They're really important, I think, in the small units. I do not recommend getting parking unless you get at least 1+10. Because the reason is because the people that they're going to rent from you a small unit or buy a small unit from you likely not going to have a car. That's why they're going to live downtown, because they don't have a car, they don't want to have a car. So 1+10 or larger, 2 bedroom, yes, get the parking. Premium corner suite, 2 bedroom, get the parking. Otherwise, there's really no need for it. All right, let's do an example of an RI, 739 square feet. I'll walk you through this. I'll explain to you how this works. This is obviously an example. In reality, it may be different, but it's a simplified way to look at how to make money in real estate. So there's 2 scenarios here. There's the left, the 225 variable 4-year mortgage, and the right 265 fixed. Okay, in this case, they picked the unit for $410,000. The 20% deposit is here, and the 80% is the mortgage. Your monthly expenses, and these are all estimates, expect to be $12.53 on the left and $13.19 on the right. The maintenance fees at 52 cents come to $3.84, and the taxes at 1% is $3.42. I think the taxes may come at lower rates, but it's always good to do conservative. So we're looking at about $2,000 a month, a little more, a little less for this unit, which is a very reasonable amount. And a unit at 410, that's it's even today for this kind of size unit, we'll get $2,000, probably more at rent. And this is today. By the time this unit will be released and finished, the rents will be higher. So if you calculate at 3%, you're getting $22.17. I think you're probably going to get a little more for that, less your expenses, and you get about $200 a month in the pocket times 12. Okay, so you get between $2,800 and $2,000. What this is doing here is you're looking at what you've added to the principal. So your tenant pays you the rent, about half of the mortgage or principal and interest, which is here, about half of that here goes towards your principal, which you accumulate. That is under your name in the bank. Remember, the first year you're paying the highest interest, and after a few years the interest drops, and your mortgage becomes more principal than interest. So this changes in your favor right here. This changes in your favor as time continues. Okay. So you're looking basically that you accumulate approximately $9,500 to $11,000, and if you divide that by your 20%, you get about 11.5% to 13% return on investment. That's a very, very good number and a simplified way to do it. You notice we haven't included here costs such as occupancy costs, which could be 3 months or so. We haven't included appreciation. This unit could appreciate about $50,000, and it's not included. It's just a very simple cash on cash calculation to show you if this unit would work for investment. And this day in Toronto, what people are looking for basically is, I'm going to put the 20% down. I'm going to pay the closing costs, anything that has to do with this, and then I just want someone to live in this unit and pay for it. And after 10 years, I'll come. This unit is mostly paid for itself, and I can take the money out, I can sell it, I can refinance and reinvest elsewhere, and basically enjoy the fruits of my labor. It's a very good long-term investment. It's solid, it's stable. There's always someone there paying the rent every month, and you're good to go. All right, floor plans. Let's change the screen here. And yeah, if you have any questions regarding this, please email or call me, because I'll be happy to explain to you over the phone or in person. Okay, starting with the Seoul. And these are all named after Japanese towns. This is a very good, compact, simple design for junior 1+ bedroom. These units work very, very well. You can expect someone to be there. I told you I'm getting between $1,400 and $1,500 these days for units this size already. So in terms of return on investment, these units are very, very good. They make a lot of sense because you buy them cheap, and the rents divided by square foot is very, very high. So if you're looking to invest, don't underestimate the small units, okay? Here's another one, very similar, more or less, where are we? Very, very similar, just slightly 1 foot larger. This is a lovely unit at 450 square feet. The bathroom is separated. There's enough living area in the front here and a very large balcony. Okay, very large balcony. This unit starts at $275,900. It's a very, very good price, people, for this unit. It's inexpensive. I would say it's cheap. These units here, by the way, start at $262,900 and without the balcony, and $269,900, so $7,000 for the balcony. I think for $7,000 for the balcony, it's a very good investment. It's a wise investment. Why? Because it's a huge balcony. It really makes the place like sprawl a lot larger. So if they're at least 6 feet wide here and they're almost 20 feet, that balcony is actually, I have it here. It's a 118 square feet balcony. It's huge. It's about 30% of the unit. So it's very, very good. Huge balconies. Here's another one, 452. This one comes at $275,900 for the platinum. Just good. I like the extra closet here. They're all good designs, people. They're all very, very good designs. They're very, very smart. And it's one of the only buildings I've seen good floor plans. And you know that I keep telling you to get the good floor plans. This unit here, I really, really like it. The open bedroom is very, very good. We've had similar units like this at Fashion House and at Thompson, the new one. And these units work very, very well. At $476, they come at $269.9 without the balcony. The living dining is very good. I like it when there's a lot of room for the living in the L-shaped kitchen, and the bedroom design is very good. These are fantastic units, and they're very good for renting, or if you need to live inexpensively somewhere. They work very, very well. And that's from experience. Here's another one, similar, kind of reverse of that, and one more. And here we go to the side-by-side, 483, so more or less slightly larger, just under 500. That is also a very good plan. Why? Because the living room, I'll zoom in here, the living room is completely free, so you can do a full couch, coffee table, dining area here. You can put an island here and do a full living room setup here. So I really like it. If you're looking for something like a proper one-bedroom, you can do this one. Okay. And from here, this is a fantastic unit, by the way. This is a proper den, one bedroom and den, and the whole thing goes in 595 square feet. It's very, very efficient with a huge balcony. This is called the Sapporo. The prices are there. This one starts at $319,400. So this one is a bit more, but it's a real good unit. It makes a lot of sense to me. Okay. From now on, we're moving into the Phuket here, which is a lovely little unit. And this is a similar design. And you can see this one has actually a walk-in closet. The Kobe got a walk-in closet here. Very, very good. The living room is free. The floor plans here are the best I've seen in years, people. It's very, very good. I think this will work very, very well for investors. Hiroshima, Kumamoto, and so on and so forth. Okay, lots of investor units for you to pick from. This is similar to the unit we've seen before, just in a larger design. That's also a very, very good plan. Okay, no space wasted. Very, very smart. Here we go to the corner suites. This is all glass, by the way, with a proper den. Same here, kitchen, all glass. This is just beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. Nanjing, south facing, southeast facing, lots of light, gorgeous, very, very nice. Nanjing starts at $395.9. Very good. If you're looking to live in a nice place, Nanjing, very nice. All right, that's it. I'm gonna go up here. Here we go. So this was the tour of East 55. The sale is on Saturday, April 18th. Please contact me. This is going to be an amazing building. Lots of opportunities for you to invest from small, inexpensive units, many units under 300,000, many, many units. Outdoor pool, fantastic finishes, very good design, and then lots of sexy units in the tower. Good location. Amenities are good, useful, smart. This is going to be a very, very successful building. I estimate this building will sell very, very quickly. It may never even go to public sale. All right. This is Yossi Kaplan, urbanrealtytoronto.com. Thank you very much. I'll see you soon.